All right, ladies, Friday, do I even have the right page? I do. Friday the 15th, we're back to upper body. Ever since I dropped my phone, I keep like fussing with it and trying to get it like how I want it. It's like slightly crooked. We're just gonna let it be crooked. Okay. So we have moving push-ups, tricep extensions, tricep dips, and chest press. So if you've been moving before, we've not done moving, but I'm sure you've seen them before. So that's where you go to one side, middle, other side, middle, other side, okay? Tricep extension. Oops, almost let go there. Tricep dips, you can use your chair or something else if you have it nearby. And I think it was chest press. Yep. So this is your regular before we did our close grip. If you have a bench, that is ideal. Okay, so for our moving push-up, so this one is a lot. Like I do have a weird wrist, so and like because of that, I rarely do full push-ups anymore. So there's no way I was gonna do these full, so I even did them kneeling. Or I could see like if you had maybe bad shoulders, it might be irritating because of the movement back and forth. So if you can do it full, go for it. If you can't, that's totally fine. So you're gonna start like a kneeling push-up stance, but what you're doing is instead of just coming down here, you have your hands kind of in the middle and you go out to the side. So kind of like diagonal back and you're pushing up off to the side. Come back to the middle, basically switch that hand out for the other hand, diagonal back, push up. Push up, switch, push up. So basically my hands are kind of going from here to here to here to here. So it's not out here, it's diagonal back, together, diagonal back, together, diagonal back, together, okay? So again, like if you can do it full, that's great. For me, it just hurt it just started to bother my wrist. So I didn't even try, I just went for the kneeling, but that's fine. Tricep extensions, you're gonna hold one dumbbell up over your head. So your hands are kind of funny. However, you can like grip it and feel like stable with it is how you're gonna hold it. And you're just gonna press up, lower, down. So you're basically lowering at the elbow and then you're pressing up into straight arms. Straighten your arms up, lower down at the elbow. Straighten your arms up, lower down at the elbow. So what that's doing is it's working your tricep. If you're not sure what that is, it's this part. It's the muscle on the opposite side of your bicep. So it's the back part of your arm. So what you're doing is this, here, 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 here. So when you go down, even without weight, you should feel a little bit right there. That's what you're working, okay? Tricep dips. This is another tricep one. This one, again, not ideal for wrists and or elbows. When I did it, it wasn't too bad, but sometimes it really bothers me. So you're basically going to sit in a chair, scoot off the chair, put your legs out in front of you, dip down, up, down, up. To make it a little bit easier, you can bend your legs. That makes it a little bit easier. The farther away your legs are, and like straighter, the more of your own body weight you're supporting. So when you kind of crunch closer and you've got your legs bent, it takes some of the weight off. When you extend, you have your full weight, okay? So that's kind of the difference. And again, you're basically like this, and you're going like this. So like I said, it could bother your wrist. It could even bother your elbows. You won't know until you try it. And like I said, sometimes for me, it doesn't bother me at all. Like when I did it the other day, it was fine. Sometimes it really does bother me. So if you can't do that, you can try, like I've seen these, like it's almost like a crab stance dip, which it's still the same like kind of stance, you're just on the ground. So you would just kind of like be here. It's much more shallow. I mean, I can feel it, but yeah, you're just not bending as far. So I guess you could try that, or maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. I don't do that style, but you could probably Google, like, I think it's like crab stance tricep dips or something like that, and it might show up for you. And then we have chest press. So like I talked about before, we had our close grip chest press. This is just our regular chest press, or people like to call bench press. You have your arms up, kind of like making like a big long U, and you're basically pressing and kind of coming together. So you're gonna press up, and then you're gonna kind of come together over your chest, back down. So you don't wanna press and be out here. You want your hands to kind of come together above your chest, down. Come together above your chest, down. If you had a weight bench, it would be perfect, because similar to the calf raises, when you're doing like a floor press like this, your elbows obviously get stopped by the floor, so you don't get full range. If you're on a bench, your elbows are gonna come down here and then up, so you're getting a much more extension on that pec muscle than you are if you're doing a floor press, but most of us don't have benches, so that's fine, okay? And that is week 2.